Let me finish off. Let me polish off this beer. Oh, it's a bigger. Oh, that was a bigger swig than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, I'm gonna take her.
I'm deep throating my own beer over here.
I don't want to hear about your deep throating habits, Matthew. I just don't.
Oh man. Hey, you're getting complimented.
Yeah, I know. And I'm not gonna respond. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, well, this is the skin that everyone's
Oh my
pissed off
gosh,
about.
look at his stats.
I know. Fucking tryhards. Look at this.
Matthew, you know you're jealous.
Look at that nerd. I like this guy.
What a nerd.
Didn't this update go live today?
No, 2 days ago.
Was it really?
Yeah, July 2nd.
Oh, that's right. Same day as Spider-Man Homecoming. Great fucking movie, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's right. You and I haven't talked about that yet.
No, we have not talked about that. Say yes. Type yes. Talk to the man. He's nice.
I don't know. I liked Far From Home. I did. Did I think it was better than Homecoming? I don't.
Oh my god. So much better than Homecoming. Are you kidding me?
I didn't like the villain.
What do you mean you didn't like the villain?
I thought it was, one, super rushed. Two, I just...
Jake fucking Gyllenhaal. You can't not like... No, it's illegal to not like
Matthew,
Jake
that
fucking Gyllenhaal.
one, that's not what Mysterio is. No, I'm not saying, like, I don't like how they didn't...
Oh god, I'm being shot at. Ow. Ow. Ow!
Did you see,
He just, like, one-punched me into oblivion. No, but you can't not like Jake Gyllenhaal.
No, I mean, I liked him as the villain. I just didn't like... How the hell?
I have officially decided that, like, I do not trust your taste in Marvel movies.
Did you just see that, Matthew?
No, I wasn't watching. I was watching Kelso.
I just emptied a clip into the caustic. He didn't die. He probably had a purple. Anyway, I didn't like the fact that they made... Spoiler, they made Mysterio a hologram.
I always love that when someone announces spoilers and immediately says the spoiler. It's like, wait! Pause button! Wait! I've been listening to, like, movie reviews and had that happen. I'm, like, ripping my headphones off. It's part of the reason why I don't watch any reviews and I don't watch trailers anymore.
Yeah.
No. 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 You are objectively wrong.
Listen, Matthew, I liked a lot of things in it better than Homecoming, but I think Homecoming as a movie in itself was better. I also didn't like the fact that the beginning of Far From Home was super rushed.
It's not, though.
Yes, it is!
What's rushed about it?
He just randomly trusts the superhero, supposedly.
That's the point, is that he is looking for a replacement for the father figure that he lost at the end of Endgame.
Still.
And that was the entire point. And the point is that the reason that it happened is the post-credits scene reveals why Nick Fury was fooled.
I'm very curious about that.
And they're setting up Secret Invasion is what they're doing.
Secret Invasion?
Yeah, the plotline in the comic books where everybody is... where anyone can be a Skrull.
Oh. My question is, how long has Nick Fury been on vacation?
That's the point. That's the point of Secret Invasion. But, okay, so Spider-Man Far From Home is better than any other Spider-Man movie. Well, not really any other. There's two ones that are better. Nothing will ever be as good in my mind as Into the Spider-Verse.
Maybe, Matthew, I'll probably end up... What the... I just hit an invisible wall, but whatever. I'll see it again.
You defend the fucking Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movies. That alone invalidates your opinion.
What?
You have defended them to me.
No way.
It's
When?
not as bad as people think they are. They are a travesty is what they are.
Visual is what I said. Visually, they're not that bad. You're just salty.
That's my response to that. My response to that. Okay.
Meg.
Anyway.
Meg.
Meg. Meg. Back when Family Guy was still really funny.
Meg.
Actually, I lie. I unashamedly enjoy Family Guy. I don't care. People say it's not as good as it used to be, and it's not, and I don't care. I just love it. I can watch Family Guy all day. I was watching fucking American Dad. Like, I bought the new season of American Dad. To my great shame, I have bought the new season of American Dad, and it's just like,
Why?
you can't get it anywhere, at least not that I know of, so I buy it on Amazon whenever it comes out. And it's like, it's so by the books and number specific, but I can't not watch it.
Mm-hmm. I don't know where our
But anyways-
teammate is going, but
Anyways, the point I was trying to make, I always get derailed in these fucking videos,
you do.
is the fact that Spider-Man Far From Home is good for one reason and only one reason. J. Jonah Jameson is back!
I will admit, that is probably the best moment in the entire movie.
Now do you see why I lost my fucking shit and started texting you? I was like,
I didn't think they were gonna bring him back.
oh my god, I'm so excited that they did. And he better be in the next fucking movie.
Okay, I need to ask you about this.
Yeah?
I thought Sony had a contract with Disney saying 5 movies, right?
Yes, and that's they've gotten over it, but Disney is in the midst of negotiating a contract, I'm sure.
Do you think it's gonna be another?
Let me put it this way: if Disney was in any way unsure that they weren't going to be able to negotiate a contract with Sony, there's no way they would have made that cliffhanger ending.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
Kevin Feige is smarter than that.
My question is, do you think they're gonna try and actually full on buy Spider-Man, or they are just gonna do
There's
another?
no way Sony will give it up. There's no way.
I don't know. I mean, Disney is literally made of money.
Yeah, but there's no way because Sony's in the midst of making the Spider-Verse movies, which, ironically enough, that's the most excited I am for a Marvel movie. Now that Endgame is over with, like, I mean, I'm like, yeah, I'm still gonna go see all the Marvel movies, but I'm not really all that excited about any of them, except for the fact that I'm super excited for the next Spider-Verse movie.
Hey,
As we all know, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is the best Spider-Man movie of all time.
did you see? I don't agree with that. Did you see that?
Yeah, but you sit here and talk about how much the Sam Raimi films aren't as good as you think they are.
They're
And you're
not.
just objectively wrong about
They're
that.
not. They're not. Spider-Man 1 is really good. Spider-Man 2, better than the first one.
Yes, we all know.
Spider-Man
You watched
3, meh.
Spider-Man 3, yes, is the weakest of the three.
And they're
By
not
far.
that far different from each other.
Oh my god. You're just objectively wrong. And I guarantee if you put that to, like, common things, people would talk about, like, how you're crazy for that.
Would you not agree that Spider-Man 1 and 2 are your favorite Spider-Man movies because you grew up with them?
No, because it's not my favorite Spider-Man movie. Into the Spider-Verse is my favorite Spider-Man movie. And that's, until recently, was the most recent one. Spider-Man 2 is definitely the best, but it's not because of that's the one I grew up with. It's because you have Tobey Maguire playing an absolutely perfect Spider-Man and an absolutely perfect Peter Parker. You have Alfred Molina, a great actor, playing a fantastic version of Doc Ock. And in fact, the only version of Doc Ock I've loved as much as I love that version of it is the Doc Ock in the Spider-Verse one, just because I love Kathryn Hahn as a voice actress. Don't actually like her in anything live action, but I like her as a voice actress. Not only that, you have Sam Raimi, who is an established filmmaker, right? Who brought his horror sensibilities to make the villains actually intimidating in it. It's the symbolism and the themes throughout that thing are just fantastic. And I will go over this, the train scene, the fucking train scene in that movie when he's passed out and they're passing him over in that, what's movily called a Christ-like stance, you know, to show that he's a sacrificial hero or whatever it is amazing. Has nothing to do with, well, that was the first one I grew up with. That's nothing to do with it. It's in vogue right now to shit on the Sam Raimi Spider-Man. Are we actually...
Oh yeah, there's people here.
Oh, and Watson just took me out. Fire everything! It is super in vogue right now to hate on Sam Raimi's Spider-Man.
I don't hate on it. I don't. I love those movies. I simply say that the new MCU ones are better.
They're not.
They
well,
are.
No, I will say this. I think that Far From Home is a better Spider-Man movie than Spider-Man 1 or Spider-Man 3. It's not as good as Spider-Man 2. If I was to rank the Spider-Man movies, it goes Into the Spider-Verse, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man Far From Home, probably then Spider-Man 1, then Spider-Man Homecoming.
And then of course the Andrew Garfield movies are at the bottom.
Yeah, so then Spider-Man 3, and then I honestly I didn't even see the second Spider-Man, the second Amazing Spider-Man, because I was so turned off by the first one.
You have to, okay, Matthew, you do have to admit though, the visuals in Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, pretty good.
They're shit. Are you kidding me? Go back and watch. Like, they look like rubber. They're like Matrix level. They're like Matrix Reloaded level effects in that. They don't look real. Actually, in Far From Home, there was that, like, I'll give him props. The scene where he's doing his Spider-Man thing, but not dressed up as Spider-Man, pretty good, except for there's a couple times I could look at it and go, that's CGI.
Yeah, I will admit that I was looking at that too, and I was like, that doesn't look good.
And on your point that Mysterio is not the Mysterio from the comics, I actually am for that. I don't like the people who, like, for example, the Mandarin in Iron Man 3. I loved that twist in Iron Man 3.
I was only mad about that just because I know what the Mandarin is possible of, and I was thinking that they could have done something really clever there.
Yeah, but like the thing is a Chinese stereotype. You can't do that in this day and age.
And same thing with Mysterio. It's not that I'm against going away from the comics. I just don't like what they did with him.
I lived it.
What was the AI called?
Edith.
Yeah. That scene with what's his face? I don't even remember his name. Brad. That was so funny.
That was great. I loved it. I love the fact that they didn't make the AI the voice of Robert Downey Jr. That was good.
I'm really glad.
Because I really do not. Everyone's predicting that Iron Man's going to come back, and I don't want them to because.
Well, you were the one who said he's going to come back as an AI.
I mean, I think they will. I'm still going to be pissed off about it when they do it because, like, I cried actual tears in a theater when Tony Stark dies at the end of Endgame. Like, holy shit. Don't undo that death. That's one of the best, most emotional moments I've ever had in a fucking
Sorry.
fucking movie. You know, like the fact that like the drones and like they basically did a Scarecrow Dark Knight type.
That was really cool.
Scene.
I will admit how they tied so many movies together. That was fucking fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, did you go back and watch those movies to see if those are the same actors?
Oh, it's the first thing I did.
And they weren't they?
It is. It's the exact guys. They went back and re-got that guy. Like, that's just fucking fantastic.
There's two of them at least, I think.
Yeah.
It was the one that Obadiah Stane was yelling at, and there was another one that I can't remember. Oh, it was in a Civil War when he was in the campaign.
Oh yeah. I loved Happy and Aunt May. I thought that was fucking hilarious.
That was really good too. Like I said, there were a lot of things in Far From Home that I liked better than.
Yeah, but you still haven't told me what you didn't like about the movie.
How it was rushed in the beginning, which you say it wasn't, but I'd say it was.
Right, but you haven't explained how it's rushed. Like, you're not backing your point up at all.
First of all, the whole MJ thing, I know it's assumed because everyone knows the story of Spider-Man, but it just came out of nowhere because in the other movie, he didn't really ever express that. And then just randomly at the beginning, oh, I really like MJ. I'm like, where'd this come from?
So, in your mind, like, what would have been the
Matthew, I don't know. I'm not saying that I know a remedy for it. I'm saying the things I don't like.
Right, but you're saying you don't like it, but then it's like, I'm asking you, like, short of removing the romance, which I didn't hate because I think that Tom Holland and Zendaya make a great couple in that movie.
The awkwardness was hilarious.
So, what would you have done? Like, what
scene would
you have added?
I straight up don't know.
I still am very much confused as to what you would have done.
Okay. I'm not saying I'm sort of dodging that question because I'm bringing it back real quick. Will you not admit the villain Vulture was way better than Mysterio?
See,
I understand it's kind of a biased thing with the actor. Well, I can't remember his name.
Michael Keaton and Jake Gyllenhaal?
Michael Keaton, yeah. I understand Michael Keaton's he's a little bit of a more prestige actor.
No, Jake Gyllenhaal's pretty prestige, dude.
True.
And he's on a career upswing. I mean, fucking Nightcrawler was amazing.
I didn't see Nightcrawler.
It's basically a horror movie that takes place in the it's like a fine art museum horror movie.
Oh, is that where the art's coming to life?
It's basically possessed art. Yeah, it's really good actually. I highly recommend if you're even someone like me who's not really a fan of horror movies. I thought it was really good. A lot of it though is just because I love Jake Gyllenhaal as much as I do. He's such a good actor. You have company?
Got one. There's another one up here. There's another one up.
Is there really?
I just saw him. He's really bad.
Oh, there's someone behind me.
Right here, right here. Got him. Went down immediately.
You should go down there and see what I did. See how much of a coward I am. Right here.
I can't. Yeah, quick.
Drop around right there.
Wow. Wow. Oh, there's no way out of here.
I also knew that.
You bastard.
I'm such an asshole, I know.
Oh, I should have grabbed the devotion. I didn't. Ah, man.
You little fucking prick.
Me?
I was healing up and this asshole like just walked over and punched me. Get out of there, Adam. What are you doing?
I thought that was his. For some reason, I thought he had caustic. Don't know why.
Oh, you guys are fucked.
My bad.
Alright, anyways, back to our Spider-Man Far From Home review. Because you're wrong. Okay, so you think the
Oh my
beginning
gosh.
so you think that the beginning was rushed. You can't really find any back and forth. Fine.
I will admit.
What else did you not like?
After they got to wherever the last location was. So like basically when he got his black suit and he was fighting, and right when he will not be named becomes the villain. That's when the movie was like, this got really good now.
Yeah, that's not giving it away at all that Mysterio's the villain.
I mean, the trailers don't say that he is.
Here is what this movie did brilliantly. I know everyone knew that Mysterio was going to be a villain, right? He's a villain in the comics. Everybody knows he's going to be a villain. Jake Gyllenhaal did such a good job portraying him that I wanted him to be a good guy. I wanted him to be a good guy. And the moment when the shit came down in the bar and you realize, oh, this is the turning point, I was legitimately like sad because I was like, I was really enjoying Jake Gyllenhaal as the good guy.
Yeah. And he is an amazing actor, being able to play such a good guy and then immediately switch into a bad guy.
That final battle, the fact that the drones doing what they did, and the fact that like Mysterio basically does his thing where he fools him into, where he like almost kills Parker.
That gunshot, oh my gosh, I was fooled by that.
I jumped at it. It was great.
It also made you believe that Spider-Man just got shot.
And he said, and you can tell he's thinking that too. He's sitting there thinking, "Oh my God, I almost died."
I will admit the Peter Tingle, that was really good touch. Did you like the Peter Tingle thing?
I think it's a stupid name.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we all know it's Spidey sense, but
I hope it becomes. They need to make it into the Spidey sense. If they keep up the Peter Tingle, it was funny when Aunt May was saying it, but then it was funny when Happy brought it up. I thought that was fucking hilarious.
But then you also have the realization like they can't be seriously calling it that.
Why?
No, you said. Well, I mean, they can't seriously call it that later. Well, yeah, I can place one. I can place one also.
Oh, that's. It literally doesn't help. Yes, running away. This is right. Wow, here we are back in a scenario where I'm dead watching you run away. You know, back there would have been a good place to put him. There you go. Oh my God, Watson really is the perfect character for you.
How did they know I was on that side?